Let us see our next question, friends. Based on following information, determine net asset value per unit of a regular income scheme on per unit basis. We have been provided with information about the listed shares at cost ex-dividend 20 crore, cash 1.23 crore, bonds and debentures at cost 4.3 crore. Of these, bonds not listed and quoted is 1 crore. Other fixed interest securities at cost 4.5 crore. Dividend accrued 0.8 crore. Amount payable on shares 6.32 crore. Expenditure accrued 0.75 crore. Number of units 20 lakhs, or we can say it is 0.2 crore because all other things are in crore. Current realizable value of the fixed income securities of face value of 100 is 106.5. The listed shares were purchased when index was 1000. Present index is 2300. Value of the listed bonds and debentures at NAV date is 8 crore. There has been a diminution of 20% in unlisted bonds and debentures. Other fixed interest securities are at cost. That is the question. I request all of you to say make the calculation of the answer except for other fixed interest securities. Because other fixed interest securities I need to explain you. Remaining working you try to do on your own, and so then I will do working for you. Let us have understanding, let's say how to calculate the answer. As far as this listed shares are concerned, 20 crore was the amount of investment that we made. Index was 1000 when we made investment, and right now it is 2300. So what will happen? It is 20 into 2300 upon 1000. This is the value of the shares. Cash balance simple 1.23. Bonds and debentures 4.3 is the total investment. That is divided into two parts, 1 and 3.3. 1 is what we understand is the not listed and quoted. The question is providing later on the information like this. Value of the listed bonds and debentures is 8 crore. So for this 3.3 crore, the value is supposed to be taken as 8. And you can see that it has been given to us that there has been 20% diminution in unlisted bonds and debentures. What is the value of the unlisted bonds and debentures? 1 crore. There is a reduction of 20%. So 1 minus 20%, that comes to 0.8 crore. This is the way we are required to write the value. Okay, other fixed, I keep it pending. Dividend receivable, it is 0.8. This is liability 6.32. Expenditure accrued 0.75. Okay, this is the way we are required to write the values. How to incorporate the adjustment for other fixed interest securities at cost, I just explained that to you in some time. So please write an answer. Calculation of net asset value per unit. Column number 1 is particulars. Column number 2 is answer. So I'm starting with the value of shares. It is 20 crore divided by 1000 into 2300. That is the way we will have that 2300 divided by 1000, 2.3 into 20, that comes to 46 crore. Then cash balance 1.23 crore. Then we understand it's the listed bonds and debentures. Later on we have been provided that its value is 8 crore. In the last line, unlisted bonds and debentures. Its cost is 1 crore minus 20%. So it is 0.8 crore. Afterwards, other fixed interest securities. You have to explain that. Next is dividend receivable. It is an amount of 0.8 crore. Next is amount payable on shares. ₹6.32 crore. Expenditure accrued. ₹0.75 crore. Based on that, we will have the net assets. Divided by number of units. Just be careful that the number of units are provided in lakhs. So I am converting that into crore, and with that net asset value per unit. This is the way we are required to present the answer. Now let us have understanding that say how we are required to mention the other fixed interest securities. To explain that, say I am taking a small example. Suppose mutual fund is purchasing debenture having face value of rupees 1000 at the rate of rupees 1200. Debenture having face value of 1000 is purchased at 1200. And let us say that at the end of the year, the value of the debenture is rupees 1200 itself. In that case, whether we are supposed to do any revaluation of the debenture, that is my question to you. This security is not required to be revalued. The reason behind that is the purchase price and the current market price, both of them are same. So it does not require any revaluation. Now friends, over here we can see that the question is providing the information that we made a purchase of other fixed interest securities at the rate of 4.5 crore. The current realizable value of the same is 106.5. Face value was 100 and the market price 106.5. So we understand that the market price of the security is at a premium. What was the price at which the investment was purchased? You can see that for that yet no information is given to us. Was it purchased at face value or was it purchased at premium? For that, at this point of time, there is no clarification. Later on, they have provided that other fixed interest securities are at cost. So over here, the institute has made an assumption that we must have purchased the security at 106.5 and the current price is also 106.5. So for the purpose of NAV calculation, other fixed interest securities will be taken at 4.5 crore. This is the way we are required to calculate the answer. So other fixed interest securities, in that say we will consider 4.5 crore. With that say the net asset and net asset value per unit will be found. So write an answer. NAV calculation 46 crore plus 1.23 crore plus 8 plus 0.8 plus 4.5 plus 0.8 minus 6.32 minus 0.75. So it is 54.26 crore. Divided by 0.2 crore. So it is 271.3. 54.26 crore divided by 0.2 crore. That is the way NAV per unit can be found. So please write down further. Over here, it has been given that current market price of other fixed interest securities is 106.50. Full stop. It has been given that other fixed interest securities are at cost, comma, as per ICAI suggested answer, comma, it is to be taken as 4.5 crore only, full stop. It is because it is assumed that it was purchased at the rate premium %6.5. Since purchase price and current price are same, so it is not to be revalued.